것조차 쉽고 일 없어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝. 난 갈아탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리록 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지극 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치. 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질. 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 찐땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협. 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무. 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유. 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게. 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스. 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 핵인 인생의 레이스. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind.
사실 조금 때 같아 곧 내 같아 곧 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아. 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아. 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아.
살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind.
NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in the 3 slot. Just 3 to shoot. Curry passes to Thompson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors showed just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Parker kicks to Leonard. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogut. Curry wide open. Off target from outside. On defense, the Warriors. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's stolen by Bogut. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Thompson with the bucket.
And, Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get. Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. Great D that time from Leonard.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bogut.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Well, to give some perspective on Leonard's hand size that Greg was talking about, Clark, those measurements, 11 by 10, are what you typically would find on 7-footers. Well, this kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and I'm 6'9", and I'm about 9 by 7, okay?
Huh.
So that just lets you know.
Wow.
The only other hands comparable to that, Dr. J.
Ooh, that's huge. Spurs trail by 5. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Leonard attacking. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Bogut. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Nice D from Bogut.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Parker again. It's Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got his second basket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Barnes can't get it to go.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And again, no good by Golden State.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Tries from 10. Duncan with the block. And here is Curry. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Seven seconds left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And so last season for Tony Parker, somewhat of a shift. I mean, he was solid, but injuries cost him a few games. He also had his lowest assist and points per game totals since his rookie year. But he fought through like the champion that he is.
Inside, they kick it out to Green. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. To the middle. And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away. You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Back to Curry. The high post shot. Here's Bogut. And there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Bogut's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. Outside Leonard. Parker with a clean look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Parker's got his first points of the game.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Mills, who's checked in for San Antonio. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim. And he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
They double-team Curry. Barnes dishes to Bogut. Here's Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Curry with another miss.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
Leonard attacking. Now here's Mills, guarded by Curry. And it's sent back by Bogut. Pass to Barnes. Back to Curry. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Spurs trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Mills, looking for his first basket still in this one. And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. .102 left in the first half of basketball. Nobody near Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Green kicks to Duncan. No luck. Warriors leading by 9. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Green, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And so all right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Take a look at what Curry's done. He has 11 points, and the 3-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Mills in the point guard position.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Out to Thompson. Leonard brings the double team. Pocket 6. Here's Curry with the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Green with the ball. Now Green defending. Goes back up. Leonard. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Aldridge, the pass to Mills. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
Pass to Curry. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. San Antonio making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Here's Curry with the 3. Count that one. Curry's got 17.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting. His rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Now Barnes. 7 points in the game. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Parker kicks to Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, on the topic of Aldridge's rebounding, I mean, he doesn't do it by banging people around. He does it with positioning, timing, and length. And you can say that about most of his game. Quietly, effective, and impactful.
Duncan. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
They grabbed their own miss. San Antonio calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Nobody near Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
And guys, going back to Aldridge, last season was a difficult one for him. He had the torn ligament in his left thumb, but still fought through it to become the Blazers' all-time leader in rebound.
And here's Leonard from 3. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Count the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Green.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And that one's good. Barnes.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Parker kicks to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in.
The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. A long time in San Antonio, it's been about the big 3, and rightfully so with all their wins, and Kawhi Leonard seems to be their future.
And Kawhi and the big 3 recognize that and are trying to ease the transition period. And if you know the Spurs, they'll make a smooth transition, won't they, Kevin?
Absolutely. Barnes lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Leonard, that's for 2. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Free throw line jump shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Here's Barnes. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Tony Parker. Kept alive. Leonard, no luck.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 8. And Leonard has it in the corner. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, how about LaMarcus Aldridge in this one? He's got 10 points and 3 blocks. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he put on display here today.
Timeout called the Warriors. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Curry with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Leonard dishes to Green. Ginobili the pass to Aldridge. Here's Leonard. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Thompson left side. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
San Antonio calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Tony Parker's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. And there's the feed to Leonard. All alone. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 9th assist in the game now. Curry kicks to Barnes. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the 3-second violation. Spurs trail by 5. Green dishes to Leonard. Spurs working the ball around now. Kicks to Green. And there's the pass to Parker. And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's stolen by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. Barnes got the ball. He dishes it to Curry. Back to Barnes. He kicks it to Curry. Launches a 3. San Antonio with the rebound.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Nails it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're ahead by 3. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pulls up on the wing. Thompson to the inside. 6 to shoot.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trailed by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. They don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line if they can avoid it.
So we see the Warriors get the